Okay, on the Newshour tonight, we have with us T.R. Kakkar, former police commissioner of Delhi. Aishwarya Bhati, on the top left of your screen there, is an advocate of the Supreme Court. Mahesh Sharma is spokesperson for the coordination committee of the All Delhi District Bar Association. R.K. Wadhwa is president of the Patiala House Bar Association. Waris Pathan, advocate and MLA of the All India AIMIM. Sumanth Raman is a commentator from Chennai. And Rahul Narwekar of the NCP. Okay, let's start the debate. Rahul Narwekar will join us in a few minutes. Okay, so what happened to the All Delhi District Bar Association? You can't take any action against these gundas, Mr. Sharma? What is holding you back?
आवाज नहीं आ रही।
महेश शर्मा, आप कुछ क्यों नहीं कर पा रहे? ये जो लॉयर गुंडे हैं, इनके खिलाफ क्यों कुछ नहीं कर पा रहे आप?
अभी आवाज नहीं, पहले तो मैं गुंडे शब्द पे ये जो है अपोज करूंगा।
One thing very clear.
ये
नहीं, they are gundas. What else are they?
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Don't use these words.
Why would I not use these words? You know, these lawyers, one second. You take objection to my words. Mr. Wadhwa, Mr. Wadhwa, Mr. Wadhwa, Mr. Wadhwa,
society in a civil or
Mr. Wadhwa, these lawyers physically beat up journalists.
You tell me,
they snatched their phones, they deleted their videos while donning judicial robes on 2 occasions in 1 week.
No, please don't.
Pardon me? What should I call them?
No, don't use.
What should I call the honorable citizens or men in black?
No, they are the lawyers. They are the lawyers, practicing lawyers.
Yeah, there are a total of 4 FIRs against these people.
How did the group of the persons they have entered into the?
Mr. One second.
Let the police investigate the matter. How can you say it?
Yeah, let the police investigate the matter. These people have skipped. 1 second, Mr. Wadhwa. These people have skipped, for your kind information, 2 Delhi police summons after committing various acts of violence. You want us to give them a medal?
You please understand one thing. If anybody skips summons, then there is another offense for them. Let the police investigate the matter.
Don't get caught in technicalities. On Monday 15th, these so-called, one second, on Monday 15th.
No, these are technical.
On Monday 15th.
Because
Monday 15th, these so-called lawyers, Vikram Singh Chauhan, Om Sharma and Yashpal Singh were caught on camera beating up journalists and students outside the Patiala House Court while Kanhaiya Kumar was produced for the first time. Despite this, it was only on the next day that we heard from Mr. Basti that there were issued summons by the Delhi police.
Do you have
complete silence on their arrest?
Do you have any footage? Do you have any footage showing that these lawyers have beaten up any
on the 16th of February, these 3 lawyers were summoned by the Delhi police and still they didn't show up. In its wisdom, of course, the Delhi police did not see it fit to take any action against any of them for skipping the first round of summons.
Please, you know, this?
You know,
it is for the You should ask this question to Delhi police.
I'm asking the question to you. Why are they skipping Delhi police summons? Okay, should I open the debate? I open the debate here. Why are you skipping the Delhi police summons?
I don't know whether they have been served or not.
What do you mean the very next? What do you mean?
I don't know.
Don't try and be legally smart on the program. The very next day.
I don't know.
Insult to him.
Yes.
No, it is not a legal. Please, first of all,
Arnab,
I'm opening the debate. This is Mr. Pathan coming in. He's also a lawyer from Mumbai. He's coming in. What's it, Mr. Pathan? Boliye.
Arnab.
Yeah, please.
Arnab, let me tell you one thing. The lawyer's profession is a very, very noble profession. But because of this, some unscrupulous elements, the hooligans, the name of the entire fraternity is being tarnished. See the lawyer,
please don't use
he got summoned from the Delhi police commissioner, he did not attend that. But he goes to the Karkotroma court and is felicitated there. He punches the journalist. The courts are called temples of justice, and in the courtroom, these lawyers enter and they hit Kanhaiya. They thrash the phones of the journalists. They abuse the teachers. What kind of nationalism are they doing?
Mind it, there is a report.
What nationalism?
Given in the Supreme Court.
You want to become a national
there is no such incident happened ever. There is no such incident happened there.
The Supreme Court has sent 6 lawyers. Please, the Supreme Court has appointed a committee of 6 lawyers. They went to the Patiala House Court. They were abused. Bad words were used, and they have given oral submission.
There is no such report.
Court.
This says,
see, because of some hooligans, the name of the entire fraternity is being tarnished today.
Okay.
So such kind of lawyers, their licenses should be suspended.
Absolutely, absolutely. I put that question tonight, and I'm opening up to Aishwarya Bhati also, please. Aishwarya Bhati, 1 second. Mr. Wadhwa, okay, fine. I don't want to speak over everyone. Aishwarya Bhati.
Why should you say that hooliganism?
I say hooliganism. Okay, Mr. Wadhwa, I'll say it, but you can't shout over me. I say hooliganism. I say hooliganism because he has admitted it. I say hooliganism because he has admitted it. I say hooliganism because he has admitted it. Okay, 1 minute. Mr. Wadhwa asks.
Have you seen that report? Have you seen? Have you seen that report?
आप 2 मिनट सुनेंगे?
Have you seen?
आप 2 मिनट सुनेंगे?
Given in the Supreme Court.
आप 2 मिनट सुनेंगे? सवाल पूछ रहे हैं. How do you know it's hooliganism?
Please.
First of all, you should know I don't say anything without information. I will explain to you, and Aishwarya can come in there, and the TR Kakkar is there. There are others on the debate. It's hooliganism, Aishwarya, because Vikram Chauhan, ये जो गुंडा lawyer Vikram Chauhan, he has brazenly justified his actions as natural. He said a natural reaction.
And again you're using this word.
No, I am using the word because that is what I think of him. So what can you do? What will you do? Arrest me? Listen to me. Vikram Chauhan says, Vikram Chauhan has admitted that what he has done is, Vikram Chauhan has admitted that his actions were natural, that he's done beating up. He has expressed no regret for his actions. Aishwarya repeatedly justifying the actions of roughing up these students as a fight against anti-nationals. Pardon me? He says I will indulge in acts of hooliganism every day. He says if I have to do this every day, I will do it. What more proof do you want? Okay, Aishwarya and then Sumanth Raman. Yeah. Aishwarya, please.
This is threats. He's threatening. He should be charged for threatening. He should be charged for threatening. Section should be applied 506 against him, and he should be put behind bars.
No justification.
Why is the
for any hooliganism
not arresting him?
You better apply any section.
No, 1 second. The question is to me, and I think you should allow me to speak.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen the report?
See, whatever hooliganism has happened in Patiala House Court, there can be no justification for that, because lawyers are not above the law. In fact, on the contrary, the professional ethics
but you're justifying the people, those who have raised anti-injust slogans.
Lawyers are expected to be officers of the court, and the courts are temples of justice. But having said that, you also have to understand, you can't break it from the incident that has happened prior to this in JNU. You have to understand that the slogans that were shouted there to ask who is responsible for the murder of Afzal Guru. Now, if you're calling Afzal Guru hanging as a murder, then you are pointing fingers at the
this is what I'm saying.
You're pointing fingers at the constitutional scheme.
Yes.
You're pointing fingers at the
whatever be the provocation.
Sumanth Raman, I agree. Whatever. No, I'm sorry. 1 second. Just 1 minute. Two things. One, whatever be the provocation, you can't indulge in violence. Secondly, I don't think the journalists were provoking anyone. Don't you dare say that.
Yes, you can't take the law into your own hands.
The journalists were not provoking anyone, so you can't do what you're doing. And Vikram Chauhan has admitted to beating up people who recorded videos inside the court.
Arnab.
Yes, please. Sumanth.
Arnab, this is a phenomena that happens all over the country. It just so happened that it happened in Delhi in a very, very visible case, and therefore we are discussing it. This happens, lawyers behave... No, 1 minute. Are you aware, Arnab, that a few months ago, the Chief Justice of the Madras High Court asked for CISF protection, not so much to guard the court against terrorism or anything. He wanted protection from the lawyers arguing in his own court because they were garrowing him, they were getting into his courtroom, not allowing him to raising slogans, not allowing him to conduct the cases and so on. So let's understand that this kind of behavior by lawyers is a huge problem across the country. One minute. Let me finish. No, 1 minute. Lawyer, the problem is the relationship, the unique relationship that the lawyers share with the police. The police have, if there is one group that the police are extremely wary of dealing with, it is the lawyers, because they have to get along with the lawyers. At the same time, they also have an adversarial relationship with the lawyers. So the police force just does not want to get involved. The next day there will be a court boycott. They are very well organized group. So it's a huge problem for a police officer on the spot to take any action against the lawyers. That is an all India phenomena. It is not limited to Delhi. We are discussing this case now because it happened in a visible case. But this is a huge problem which has to be handled.
No, but you are talking about people who are seen on camera beating up journalists. And what is the Delhi police doing? What is the Delhi police doing? You have people seen on camera, TR Kakkar, people seen on camera beating up journalists. The Delhi police continues to wait for them to show up for their summons. I mean, what is this, Mr. Kakkar? The people are on camera, you file a case against unidentified people and the Delhi police then waits for them to appear for their summons. One second. Mr. Kakkar,
tell me.
Mr. Kakkar,
just show it to me.
This question.
Not even a single lawyer is involved.
Yes,
you have to give me some. You have to give me some time to answer this question. The truth is that you see, the police is apolitical. Police doesn't recognize any religion, but so much of patriotism and nationalism is instilled into them during the training and subsequent when they are in service, that when they hear or see anything which they think is not patriotic or it is anti-national, then they have a different.
No, so it is patriotic to beat up journalists. Sorry, one second, Mr. Kakkar, it is patriotic to beat up journalists.
You don't say that. Don't say.
No, what were the journalists doing?
Let him say.
Why were the journalists doing? Mr. Wadhwa, 1 minute. Mr. Wadhwa, I am asking him. Rahul Narwekar can come in to respond. He's just joined the debate.
Have patience. Please have patience and listen to me. Now, in this case, the case has been registered against the lawyers. It is being investigated. The summons have been sent. So gradually, all those people who are there.
What is gradually? What is gradually, sir? What is gradually?
Yes.
You are emboldening them. Why can't you find them? Rahul Narwekar, you buy this? Rahul Narwekar. No, 1 second.
That
he's been given time by the Delhi police.
Cognizable.
Deliberately.
No.
These are cognizable, bailable cases.
We know about all this. Simple question is,
okay.
why is, okay, 1 second,
so
First of all,
they will be caught and proceeded against. But don't expect things in a jiffy.
Mr. Kakkar, I am not expecting anything in a jiffy. I am saying that Vikram Singh Chauhan, and don't react what I am going to say, Vikram Singh Chauhan, who leads this pack of goons, ever since the protest broke out in JNU, has been incessantly...
He will be caught.
Caught when? Why can't you catch him? He's giving interviews everywhere. He's being felicitated. What? Caught for what? Caught for what? Caught after what? Rahul Narwekar. Even tonight we are hearing that this man will be caught. Rahul Narwekar into the debate, please. TR Kakkar says, be patient.
In the FIR,
no, I'm sorry. You see some of the pictures of what happened in the court.
FIR,
Rahul Narwekar.
He will have to face the consequences. He will have to face the consequences.
When?
So please.
When? After another attack?
When?
Is this going to become like the Sunanda Pushkar case? 1 second. Yes, please. Rahul Narwekar.
That you know.
No. I know. I meant that as a reference to how long Delhi police takes to wake up. 1 second. Now, Rahul Narwekar. Rahul Narwekar.
Please.
Rahul Narwekar.
These are cases which are charged up.
Well, Arnab, at the outset, I think every person who breaks the law, takes the law in his hand, is an offender and is a criminal. And they should be dealt with as an individual who's committed a crime. Whether he's a lawyer, whether he's a doctor, whether he's an engineer, whether he's a chartered accountant, it does not matter. So I think first and foremost, I take serious objection to the fact that these bunch of goons, unscrupulous elements who have committed this cowardly act are individual criminals, and they should not be linked to the entire legal fraternity. It's a disgrace. It's unfortunate that these people who are supposed to be officers of the court, who are supposed to uphold the law, who are supposed to help in justice dispensation have decided to take law in their own hands. I think they should,
all over the
it's
country,
a disgrace to the entire legal community. But so I would first of all request you not to term them as lawyers and
they are by and large let off either by the courts or by the law enforcement agencies.
Now, number two, what I understand is these people who have committed this crime and unfortunately who are lawyers by profession are amenable to the constitutional jurisdiction. They are amenable to the constitution of this country. The constitution of this country clearly provides for equality before the law, equal protection of the law. And that being the case, I think it's a failure of the law enforcing agencies if they have acted if they've given a kid glove treatment to these individuals. I think the law enforcing agencies should be pulled up for this and they should be made
absolutely, Mr. Wadhwa. I think no. You see, Mr. Wadhwa, what is the real reason? You tell us. Are there some connections? Are there some? Yeah, please. What are the real reason, Mr. Wadhwa? What is the real reason? Someone tell me, because what is, you pulled some connections? You've made some political phone calls? I'm not. Some politicians helping you in this process, saying वाह वाह ही बहुत अच्छा किया आप लोगों ने, while the chief of the Delhi police has given interviews saying they are waiting for the lawyers to appear before them.
एक बात बता दूं, आज I tell you one thing.
Yes.
आज I tell you one thing. I tell you one thing. Today we have a protest. We had a protest and 5,000 lawyers were there.
So what? You want to show your muscle flexing?
Because we
are trying to impress people with the numbers. 5,000 lawyers there means what? Means what?
No muscle flexing, please.
Obviously it's muscle flexing.
Then what? Then the lawyers were in. The lawyers are so. No, please, no muscle practice. Please mind it. Otherwise, you have to prove it in the court that any lawyer has given any beating to any journalist.
No.
Till date,
it is all over. It is all over. Rahul Narwekar. You have beaten up reporters. You have snatched away phones. You have deleted footage. You know exactly what you've done, and you admitted your guilt. Yes, please.
Where is the who has beaten? Is there any?
Treat them like you treat a criminal.
There is endless amounts of footage and evidence. There is endless amounts of evidence and footage.
You don't say like this. You don't say like this.
What do you mean don't say like this?
No footage is. It is not admissible.
Now you will say,
oh, admissible. This footage is admissible. You have to ultimately investigation has to go on. Ultimately investigation has to go on, and the law is lawyer. How can you simply say by watching a footage?
Mr. Wadhwa, I think there is some collusion going on here because despite Mr. Wadhwa, please, over 4 days, the lawyers turned gundas. The lawyers turned gundas in two separate incidents of violence, both in the presence of Delhi police and in mirroring fashion. Even though their offences have been caught on camera. Their offences have been caught on camera.
I'll tell you one thing. No lawyer has ever involved. Then no lawyer is ever involved. Whatever the camera is.
Mr. Wadhwa, your Vikram Chauhan has given chest-thumping interviews to all TV channels in which he has brazenly justified his actions, expressed no regret, says I will do more hooliganism, I will beat up more people. What are you talking about?
Then the complaint is there. The police is there. The investigation.
I think what's going on here. I think what's going on here, Sumanth. Let's get Sumanth and Rahul Narwekar in this. You see, these lawyers think they are very smart. These lawyers think they are very smart. What the lawyers are thinking is, we know the law. We know the law. We also know how to delay justice. Rahul Narwekar. Rahul Narwekar.
No media trial is going to anybody. No media trial is going to punish anybody there. With equality.
Sure, I'm saying it. It is not a media trial. Ultimately, the law of the land has prevailed. The court has to take it.
Why haven't
not like this
who have acted in the court?
Arnab,
please don't use this word.
Arnab, what needs to be done is very, very clear. On the side of the police, this kind of treatment with kid gloves has to stop. They've got to be taken. If a summons has been served and they're not cooperating, then they just need to be picked up. That's from the police side.
We strongly condemn. We strongly condemn any kind of violence in the court.
And on the Bar Council side,
we strongly condemn.
The Bar Council side should definitely have a
Rahul.
JNU Students Union, how long did they wait? Why haven't they acted with as much speed in case of these these goons? I won't even call them lawyers. Unfortunate that they belong to the same profession. But why is this delay? Why are they giving them this special treatment? It's the
Please don't use these kind of the words for the lawyers, I'm telling you.
Sir, please don't threaten Rahul Narwekar on the program. You're constantly threatening.
The commissioner has said
One second, Waris is saying something. Waris,
1 minute.
What I'm saying is,
Rahul Narwekar is also an advocate.
Please don't use these
I
words.
am a lawyer myself.
Please don't use these words, derogatory words for the lawyers.
It's unfortunate. I feel ashamed. I feel ashamed that they are. I am not using derogatory words for lawyers. I am using derogatory words.
Whatever you feel is up to you. What I'm saying is, please.
In an absolutely lawless manner, they're here to.
No, don't use these words for the goons. And don't, please,
not to break the law.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything unless the investigation gets completed. Please, don't say anything.
Unless the investigation is completed. Come on.
No, what? The investigation will only get completed if it started. The investigation will only get completed
in any case.
Waris Pathan. Waris Pathan, please. Waris.
How can you do it?
Waris Pathan is responding to Mr. Wadhwa. Waris.
The police has recorded the statement of the witnesses. The police has recorded the statement of the journalists. The police were recorded the statement of the police personnel who were present in the court premises. Now what remains for the police? Now the summons have been issued to Vikram
So it has to be ultimately.
Why is he not obedient?
It is ultimately.
Why is he not coming to the police?
Ultimately, it has to be decided by the court.
Okay,
why the police is waiting for him to come? Police is waiting to see that Vikram Chauhan goes to the court. Waris, 1 minute.
You know you are lawyers, Mr. Wadhwa, you are the president of the Patiala House Bar Association, you are a lawyer. Mahesh Sharma is the spokesperson of the All Delhi District Bar Association and Aishwarya is a Supreme Court lawyer. You should know that under 174 section of the Indian Penal Code, you can arrest these lawyers for non-compliance of the summons.
This is what I'm saying.
So why are they not being arrested for non-compliance of summons, Aishwarya?
Let them do it then.
No, you are daring the police, let them do it.
This is not from me. This is ultimately for the police to decide.
This is daring. Aishwarya,
let them do it.
Aishwarya, why can't they be arrested for non-compliance of summons?
174, happens.
In fact, I saw a statement which said that may happen
Okay, Aishwarya.
That is what happens eventually. But then it doesn't happen so quickly. It is completely laid out in the criminal code.
No, if it is in the criminal code, okay, let's go to the criminal code then.
Nothing will follow. Things will follow right up to the time where if they don't. No, I have a seat. I agree to your point that, lawyers and police do have an uneasy, calm kind of a relationship.
The question is,
but this is absolutely wrong to paint all lawyers in one brush.
No, the question
you have to identify people who have walked on the wrong side of law. Yeah. And I started by saying that there can be no justification for hooliganism that has happened in that case. If anybody has done anything there, and Arnab, I must tell you, I have been the secretary of Supreme Court Bar Association for 2 years.
Aishwarya Bhati.
The colleagues in the court who are journalists, who are court-accredited journalists, we have very good relationship with them. It is not like lawyers misbehave with journalists all the time.
Bhati.
And it is not like what he was,
Aishwarya Bhati, may I please just tell you, you said let's go to the criminal code. Now, what's my argument? My argument is that too much of a long rope is being given. You see, let's go to the criminal code under 70 and 71 of the CRPC, which gives you form of warrant of arrest and duration and power to direct security to be taken. You can obtain a warrant for their arrest. You've not even done that, which means T.R. Kakkar, you are giving them a long rope. You tell me why.
Why?
Absolutely.
See, the criminal code prescribes for everything, and this long rope
it does, but you're not using it.
The Supreme Court is monitoring
lawyers always get a long rope.
This long rope will not continue for too long.
But then you have to. But then you have to. But then, आप सुनिए ना, Mahesh Sharma.
The question is not whether it continues for too long, or whether it's the same treatment meted out to everyone.
Okay, T.R. Kakkar.
Then request for a warrant will be made.
When? This polite and endless request, when will they end, sir? These polite and endless requests, when will they end? मिस्टर महेश शर्मा, ये खत्म कब होगा? ये तो इतनी पोलाइटनेस चल रही है, कोई एक्शन नहीं है। ये क्यों इतनी पोलाइटनेस और एक्शन है? कोई और इस तरह की मारामारी करता तो छोड़ते आप?
नहीं,
आप खुद सुओ मोटो एक्शन के लिए डिमांड करते हैं।
एक जस्ट मिनट, एक्शन
वो भी अगर
नहीं, एक्शन जो है, एक्शन अभी जो FIR रजिस्टर्ड है उसमें इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रहा है।
जी, ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन जो चल रहा है, आपको मैं कहना चाहूंगा महेश शर्मा जी कि ये जो विक्रम चौहान, 1 मिनट, जो विक्रम चौहान, ये जो यशपाल सिंह और ये जो ओम शर्मा है, ये कोई तोरा बोरा अफगानिस्तान के गुफाओं में छुपे हुए नहीं है। वो दिल्ली के सड़कों में घूम रहे हैं, आपके वहां पे फेलिसिटेट हो रहे हैं। ये तो पुलिस के जी
नहीं, ये उनसे ज्यादा खतरनाक नहीं है जो गायब हैं, जो भगे हुए हैं। ये तो कल कहेंगे, कल पेश हो जाएंगे पुलिस के सामने।
नो, बट टुडे
भाग नहीं रहे इन्वेस्टिगेशन से।
अरे टुडे विक्रम चौहान एंड यशपाल सिंह, RK वाधवा आर पार्ट ऑफ द प्रोटेस्ट एंड वी आर टोल्ड दैट द दिल्ली पुलिस, वी आर
इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रही है।
मिस्टर शर्मा, व्हाट इन्वेस्टिगेशन भाई? दे आर पार्ट ऑफ द प्रोटेस्ट।
मैं आपको एक बात बताना चाहता हूं, मैं आपको एक बात बताना चाहता हूं आज
जी।
अगर ये आप सोचते हैं, अगर आप ये सोचते हैं
जी
सब चीजें किसी प्रोसीजर के हिसाब से चलेंगी,
या
और वो प्रोसीजर जो होगा,
हाँ,
वो जो CRPC में लिखा होगा वो चलेगा।
नहीं,
मैं और आप आज मीडिया पे बैठ के या कैमरा में बैठ के तो फैसला नहीं कर सकते।
नहीं, मैं वो फैसला नहीं कर रहा, मगर मैं कह रहा हूं मिस्टर वाधवा, लिटिल बिट ऑफ लॉ वी आल्सो अंडरस्टैंड।
आई जस्ट वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड।
No, Mr. Wadhwa, little bit of information we also have. Mr. Wadhwa, listen to me. You listen to me for a minute. Mr. Wadhwa, I am asking you a question. Mr. Wadhwa, don't think it is only because a reporter has been beaten up. I am asking you a question because this kind of behavior is intolerable in any part of this country against any Indian citizen. My question to you is, it is
no, but behavior has to be ultimately proved. Ultimately,
you want more proof. You want more proof. This is ridiculous. You want more proof.
Even otherwise, who
are we?
Viewers,
otherwise they involved अगर वो है.
Viewers, I'll tell you one thing. Rahul Narwekar will come in. I have 2 minutes on the debate. I just want to say this.
But Arnab, unless they are called, unless they are questioned, how do you even get more proof?
Are Vikram Chauhan, this lawyer does not care. He goes on to attend. Is it an insult? Is it an insult to the Delhi police or not that the man does not respond to the summons and he goes to a place where he is garlanded?
Even the investigation is getting delayed.
There's a procedure for that. There's a procedure for that.
What procedure, Baba? The man is not responding to any summons. You think these lawyers are a law to themselves?
Mr. Wadhwa, I want to ask you one question.
Look, the summons has been issued. The man is not even bothered to respond to the summons.
Rahul Narwekar, the entire legal fraternity is being tarnished. Do you agree with this or no?
He'll definitely
Mr. Wadhwa, I'm asking you one simple question.
What?
Because of this kind of hooligans practicing law, the image of the entire lawyer in the nation is being tarnished. Say yes or no. Say yes or no. The images of law and order has been tarnished by such kind of hooligan activity being conducted by lawyers.
What I'm saying is,
wearing black coats and doing such kind of activities in the court premises, which is called as temple of justice.
Yes, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. We caught 4 persons there, those who are wearing black coats. And we caught hold of them.
Can anybody tell me one
those lawyers who are felicitating these people also face action?
Without
police is not arrested.
Will those lawyers who are felicitating these people face action?
I'm very clear about the thing.
Simple question, Mr. Wadhwa. What is preventing the police from arresting people like Chauhan and sending him to jail? They are giving him chance. They are giving an opportunity to move for anticipatory bail.
And I have one innocent question also. I want to know which is one profession in the country or in the world where individual people have not been lawless or have
my
not
question is simple. Okay, Rahul Narwekar, we find a lot of anger tonight. We find a lot of anger. I want Rahul Narwekar and Mr. Wadhwa. Rahul Narwekar and Mr. Wadhwa on the channel. One second. Mr. Wadhwa. Okay, 1 minute. Mr. Wadhwa, my question only Mr. Wadhwa is this. Mr. Wadhwa, शांति से पूछ रहा हूँ आप ऐसे मत गुस्सा कीजिए. आजकल आप लोग पटियाला हाउस कोर्ट में जैसे बिहेव करते हैं, लोगों को डर लगेगा कि आप इधर वायलेंस करेंगे शो में. सुनिए मेरी बात. आई एम आस्किंग यू, आप वहां पे माला अर्पण कर रहे थे ना, वहां पे माला अर्पण कर रहे थे, आप गार्लैंडिंग कर रहे थे, फोटो दिखाइए प्लीज। माला अर्पण और गार्लैंडिंग कर रहे थे आपके ये लॉयर्स को, अगर आप गुंडा बोले बहुत गुस्सा होता है। आपका फोटो है वो, आप ये बताइए आप इनको क्यों माला अर्पण कर रहे थे, आप इनको क्यों माला पहना रहे थे? इन्होंने क्या इतना बड़ा काम किया?
भाई साहब किसी भी बच्चे का
नहीं इन्होंने भैया मेरे को बताइए, वाधवा जी जरा बात बताइए, वाधवा जी सुनिए ना, सुनिए वाधवा जी मेरी बात सुनिए, मेरे सवाल सुनिए। ये पटियाला हाउस कोर्ट नहीं है कि आप मेरे सवाल को मेरे आवाज को दबा सकेंगे। सारा देश देख रहा है, आपको पूछ रहा है कि आर.के. वाधवा जी जरा बताइए, जरा लोगों को, अरे भाई थोड़ा ज्ञानवर्धन कीजिए लोगों को कि आप ये मालार्पण क्यों कर रहे थे? इन्होंने क्या इतना बड़ा काम कर दिया कि आप उनको माला पहना रहे थे?
आप मुझे बताइए।
नहीं, रिपोर्टर को मारे,
वीडियो
गुंडे की तरह बिहेव करे, रिपोर्टर को मारे,
किसी को माला,
रिपोर्टर को मारे, लोगों को मारे, आप माला पहना रहे? माला क्यों पहना रहे थे?
ये नहीं
माला क्यों पहना रहे थे?
ये जब तक
माला क्यों पहना रहे थे? इन्होंने क्या किया?
जब तक
नहीं आपने ये तो कह दिया कि उन्होंने, सुनिए वाधवा जी, आपने ये तो कह दिया कि उन्होंने क्या नहीं किया। आप कह रहे हैं उन्होंने ये सब नहीं किया, ठीक है नहीं किया, तो जरा लोगों को बताइए कि इन्होंने क्या किया कि आप उन पे माला पहना रहे थे।
ये मेरे कहने से, आपके कहने से नहीं होगा।
अरे सवाल का जवाब दीजिए। राहुल नार्वेकर इज अवॉइडिंग माय क्वेश्चन।
नहीं होगा,
राहुल नार्वेकर क्वेश्चन अवॉइड कर रहे हैं।
होगा
राहुल नार्वेकर क्वेश्चन अवॉइड कर रहे हैं, मैंने तो सीधा सवाल पूछा है।
क्या हुआ वो नहीं कर सकते।
रैशनल आंसर फ्रॉम people who committed the act. So I think it's pointless expecting a rational answer from him. All I would request the gentleman is that stop looking at these people from the lens of a lawyer. Stop defending them. There is a larger responsibility and duty upon you to uphold the law and to help in justice dispensation. You're an officer of the court. What kind of an example are you setting before the country? I mean, we are supposed to help people get justice. Are we going to break the law ourselves? What kind of an example are we setting? And I think coming on national television and defending such action is furthering the cause of Gundaism in our profession.
Well, I leave it to our viewers tonight. I think it's embarrassing, Mr. Kakkar, that the whole country has to wait to see some action.
To be guilty, 1 minute.
And I hope, and I hope
if these gentlemen are found
that no more time will be wasted.
Act against those who felicitated them.
No more time will be wasted. And I think it is disgraceful that instead of action, and I end with that picture on the screen tonight, I think it is terrible that instead of strong action against these people.
Please don't use this kind of words for lawyers only. I'm telling you.
What lawyers?
Please don't use these words of lawyers.
I'm saying disgraceful that instead of action against them, they are being felicitated. What's wrong with my language? Please.
No, but
you may be from, Mr. Wadhwa, please consider the cost of supporting this kind of violence. I thank you all for joining me on debate number 2 on the Newshour tonight.